it's difficult. I feel like you need to be obsessed with what you're doing to actually do well in it.
So it was your parents' choice to do that?
Nah, not really.
Mm.
It was my choice. I was always like, I don't see myself working in an office or working for someone in general. But if everything fails in my future, then at least I have like a little safety net to fall back on. I have not required that so far because I enjoy what I'm doing and I'm able to not starve and provide myself with with shelter. So I'm gonna continue doing this.
You were saying like your family as well, like they still don't know what you do. Was it more of your dad?
Yeah, I think they know, they kind of understand it, but I don't think they fully understand it. Like I think it's more like, okay, I kind of get what you're doing, but when I come to them and I'm like, oh, I've got work with this company or this company, they're just kind of like, okay, nice. Like we thought you were doing that anyway.
Yeah.
So things that might seem like a big deal to me in this world, to them it's just like, okay, like, cool. But when I first started, they were just like, what's this guy doing? Because a lot of the job is filming. Then majority of the time, I think it's like 10% filming, 90% editing. And when you're editing, you're just sat in your room in the dark on a laptop. Or I used to edit on an iPad.
Mad.
Yeah, bro, I had a small iPad. I don't know if you know about LumaFusion.
No, do you know
It's
what?
a video editing app. It's like £25. I was like, £25, bun it. It's an investment. I was like, this is crazy money. But I was like, you know what? I'm passionate enough about this. And I'll sit there with like a flipping Apple pencil, just be editing for hours. And then my parents were like coming to my room, or like they'll see me in the living room. They're just like, why is this guy just always looking at screens? And they just thought, they didn't think I was a bum in it, but it was more like, he's just wasting bare time. Like, what is he doing? Like, go and, pick up boxes. That's a real job.
Yeah.
But yeah, now I think they're just like, okay, so money, okay, so real job. I think that was the
mentality. Yeah.
The path, the route their brain took.
I remember in one of your videos as well, you were saying how like now even when you're creating content, but you're also like a perfectionist at the time as well when you first starting out.
Yeah, but I feel like I'm more like that now than I was before.
Oh, okay.
Because before, my standards were a lot lower because I hadn't been doing it. So I would make a video, and in my head it's decent, but now looking back at it, it's horror. So the standards have gotten a bit higher for myself. So I feel like I'm more of a, because even subconsciously you when you first start creating stuff, you don't really have an audience. Like you're kind of just making stuff and you're putting it out and you're just hoping that people see it and enjoy it. But then when you start growing and you start having an audience, it's like your brain has these invisible eyes that you can actually like see.
Yeah.
And you start making stuff with stuff that you're working on right now is going to be seen by people, and you know that for sure. So you kind of start accidentally making stuff for the public eye instead of like stuff that you want to put out. I think that just happens to everyone that grows.
You make stuff for yourself rather than.
I still feel like I'm affected by it to a certain degree, because a lot of the time I'll be editing stuff and I'm like, okay, I would have I don't know, I would have put this out time back, but now I don't think this is something I can say.
Yeah.
Not that I'm saying anything crazy, but it's just more, I don't know, knowing people are gonna see it affects how you make the stuff that you're making.
Yeah.
Or even part of the filming process, like you'll sit there and you're just like, okay, I want to have fun, I want to create a video, and then you see the cameras and then you're like, oh, like everything I say or do could potentially be seen by other people, so I want to act whilst bearing that in mind, and then that changes how you act as well.
And then how did you like maneuver into like different avenues then? So after like the street interview, you went into like different, like you went to travel vlogging, cooking.
It's just like I want to make stuff. At the start, it was just like, let me try this out. That's what I loved about it as well. It was just very flexible, especially doing an engineering degree before. You're just told about all the things that you can't do, and then there's one specific way to follow everything. Whereas with this, it was just like, oh snap, I can actually do this if I wanted to. Like the first thing that I did after the street interviews was the like gaming. I don't even play games like that. But I did like I don't even know what they're called. You know when you put yourself in the top right or top left of the screen?
Streaming.
Yeah, like streaming, but for YouTube videos.
Yeah.
And then people like that. I was like, okay, why do you like this? Like I don't get it. And then I was like, Bonnet. One time I was just like, let me try something cooking related, and that was the first time I was like, oh, a lot of people like this and enjoy this, and then that's how I got into like cooking, and baking and whatever.
Bro, one of your impressive videos, man, is the we did a backflip in like one day.
Yeah, I want to do that again.
What, like, bro? How did you genuinely believe that you were gonna accomplish that?
Yeah, kinda. Yeah, no, that was, my body was hurting for about 13 days after that. Yeah, it was so bad.
It did
like,
look
the
painful.
Next day, getting out of bed, it wasn't even like, oh, this is painful. It's like, oh, I can't do this.
You feel,
I can't move. Bro, it was so bad. And I don't do gymnastics or any of that stuff. So my body was feeling it. There were muscles. I didn't even know I had muscles there.
Yeah.
But then I was, there's something here because I can feel something there.
I'm surprised you didn't even break any bones, you know.
I was surprised as well because I kept like pushing in it. Like
Yeah.
at one point, I got like this weird thing with my shoulder where it kind of like, I don't know if it dislocates. I'm pretty sure it just dislocates in it. So if I push down hard enough, it just like pops out and then I can pop it back in. The amount of times this was just popping in and out when I was doing that backflip thing, my shoulder was. There was one point.
You said that because I've got that as well, and I thought I was broken.
Yeah.
Maybe you should start doing backflips. Land on it, fix it, bro.
Yeah, man.
No, trust me, he made it possible within a day, man.
Yeah, but bro, as I was editing it, there were so many parts where,
how long was the footage?